So about 6 months ago, I was given the opportunity to test the transfer pack from First Lite. It was March or so. It's now September. And I'm sure the First Lite team that gave me the pack to test wanted me to do a review a little bit quicker than 6 months. But the more I had this pack, the longer I had it, the more I realized that I needed to really use it a lot more to understand all the capabilities of the pack. Because in that first couple weeks after I got it, I thought I knew about the pack, but then as time went on, and even in the last month, as I got it up in the tree more and stuff like that, I realized there's a lot more to this pack than I even realized when I first got started. Because until you really utilize a pack, till you really get it under load and on your back and hiking out for those long hikes, you don't know, right? So it takes some time, but I took that time, and now you get the benefits of that in this review. So let's start off and talk a little bit about the pack. We'll go through its dimensions, talk about its carrying configuration, how it fits on your back, and all the things I found out of the pack. So let's dive into it. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Mike, the Everyday Bow Hunter. I am a retired U.S. Army Green Beret. I was in Special Forces for about 14 years. Having systems and having things work in a way where I carry into the woods, I can download my stuff quietly, get in the tree, hunt, and then exit the same way, and without having to figure stuff out, is a huge thing to me. And finding a pack that has a capability to give me a system and or use the systems that I like is a big deal to me. And I've tested quite a few packs here over the last 2 years. And I really have come to the conclusion that with all the different stuff that I've tested, that First Lite has put a tremendous amount of effort into optimizing this for the whitetail hunter and being capable of being a kind of a catch-all for hunters. And what I mean by that is, right now, you see, I have this set up in a saddle hunting configuration. Have my platform on here is a Cruiser Mini Seeker platform on here. I have Skeletor climbing sticks from Tethered on here, and it all fits on there very well. But as I said, you want to make sure that this thing also carries well. So as I put this on, it rides extremely light on your body. The thing that is amazing is the pack itself. It's like almost 5 pounds, or around 5 pounds, but with the hip pads here that can be adjusted, it rides on me very well. It's so light. When that pad sits on your hips here, it gives you the ability to really take that load off and just sit back. And of course, the chest strap too. When you have that on, you can bring your shoulder straps together. Feels really good. You have the ability to cinch down and tighten these things down. But even better, up here, you have the capability to bring this down and tighten it up to really get to where that pack is riding perfectly. And then if it doesn't, you can easily put your hand up and adjust and loosen it up. It does not take much, and it still maintains its tension, and you get it to where it's in that perfect comfort zone. That you don't find in a lot of packs. This is a tremendous well-carrying pack. It has an internal metal frame that allows you to bear that weight easily. And right now, with the saddle on here and 2 sticks, and I normally carry 4 sticks, 2 sticks and other stuff in the pack, it's riding extremely light on me. I've hiked quite a few miles with this, and it just maintains that load balance very well. Now you're saying, well, how tall are you, Mike? What can, that's difference. I'm a real tall guy, or I'm a shorter guy, or whatever. I'm only 5'8", 185, 190 pounds, depending on the day. And this has the capability, as I'm going to show you here in a second, to be adjusted for different torso lengths. So you can put this on, say, oh, I need this to be expanded a little bit longer because I'm a taller individual. I still want it to ride on my hips very well, which is key, right? And you can do that. So let's take it off and take a look. Okay, right here in the pack, the things that you have adjustments for start right here at the top. You have the ability to adjust and make adjustments here, as I was showing you with tightening up. And down here, you have that Velcroed in area that allows you to lift this up and raise it up or lower it down. So your carrying configuration here can be risen up and or lowered depending on your torso length. And that gives you a great capability of making this ultra personalized. When you look at the pack itself on the inside, you can see all the padding here. It's got a tremendous amount of padding that can really make it comfortable. Plus it's got airflow channels in here to let the air breathe so you're not sweating to death when you are wearing it. The hip pads are really great, comfortable, and you can adjust it to fit your body well. The only thing that I kind of wish it would have had was the ability to zip them off if you don't want to wear the hip pads. Now you can see the straps, you can see the chest strap, you can see the keepers up here, you can see the additional setup up here, which is another reason for why you have the ability to adjust this on you as well. So you can see here at the top, you have a zippered pocket that comes across here. You have another zippered pocket here at the very top. You have one of the carrying handles up here, and then you have another reinforced loop here. So with my saddle hunting platform here, you can see that I had the ability to, really get in here, cinch that down. That's just the basic opening of the pack itself. You can see there. And then I have cross straps here that I was able to put on that allow me to tighten this in and keep that platform in there. Okay, with everything off the pack now, you can see, you open it up, you got quite a bit of room inside the pack. You have zippered pockets with a mesh here that you can put stuff in the pack. You have different compartments in here, hydration compatible, with multiple inside pockets that you can use in a very large opening. And you can see the expansion chamber here. I talk about the ability to take it out to 2,900 cubic inches. You just unzip here and it gives you that expansion. Now it's really set up for bow hunters. You have multiple ways you can hang this in the tree. One, it has a huge reinforced loop here that you can hang once you're up in the tree. Set it like that. If you want to have it in the open configuration, you can pop the snap here. It has another attachment point here where you then can hang it in the tree like this with it open, and you now have the ability to work stuff in and out of it. Great option for that. Okay, back where that frame attaches, where you have your straps, you have your hip pads and stuff, you have this big zipper on here. This zipper allows you to basically take it all off. But you need to come up here, you need to unhook these from it, unhook those, and you can continue to see here how that goes up around. So with the carrying configuration off, you see the keepers there that help you stow it. You got straps inside here that allow you to hook up a mobile hang and hunt setup. And I'm going to show you how I do that here. And then you have a stow pack that allows you to stow your straps when you're not using this type of configuration. It's really nice. You can see here, you have that whole thing. And the other thing I liked about this is that you can actually take this off. You can take this off and just carry this part up into the tree. And now you have just a really small, light setup to carry in the tree, as I showed you before. Now, if you're not familiar, what I have in my hands here now is a Novix Hilo hang and hunt stand, very light stand. So let's take a look at how this works with the transfer pack. All right, we got our carrying configuration on for our hang and hunt stand here now, right? It's all set up. The straps are across as I showed you. You got your seat here, straps here. If you want, you can just use it like this. You don't have to take the rest of the pack, right? But if you like to have a pack in the woods with you, then we show you how now you put the rest of the transfer pack back onto this to take it all into the woods. You see here I have my tethered Skeletor sticks on here. I have my Novix Hilo stand attached here. You can see the seat, and you can see the configuration you can set up to comfortably carry this pack, and even have integrated bow rope in there as well. Now I have my hang and hunt set up on my back. Let's take a look at it. As you can see, it rides very well. It's sitting on me just like before. So as you can see, I can still reach up. I can get that adjustment, pull it up, and I get myself even more comfortable, then put my chest strap on. That there, as you can see, is why they call it the transfer pack. You have the ability to hike around like this. You make sure that seat's up, keeping out of the way. It's not down the bottom of your legs when you're carrying it. You got everything, and then your pack is also resting on that seat to take the load off as well. So you've got kind of a two-pronged system going there. Then Of course, when you get to the tree, now you can quickly undo this. When you're popping off your climbing sticks, you're also popping off the stand, right? So you can really get in there, unbuckle everything, and then you're ready to go. As you can see, the pack has a lot of capabilities to it, right? If you want and looking for something that you can carry your hang and hunt stand in on, you want to be able to saddle hunt out of it, you want to be able to ground hunt, you have a lot of capabilities in the pack. It has a tremendous amount of capability, functionality. If you just want to use the backpack straps to carry your stand in, however you want to do it, you have a lot of options with this. Now, with those options and all that going on, you can see from this video how much, out in the woods, in the dark, putting it together, taking it apart. If you're not used to it, having done it, you can see where it could be a little bit of a pain and a little bit troublesome getting that all together. So while I think that the transfer pack is a fantastic, multifaceted pack, it does have some limitations. Can be a little noisy, things that you have to take care of. Some of these metal clips here, while great and easy to use, when you're using it with that stand configuration, can be noisy. I didn't experience any noise when using it in a saddle hunting configuration, but when used for the hang and hunt stand purposes, I did have a lot of noise management and have to go really slow at the tree to make sure all that's tucked away, not making noise, and obviously needing to put some stealth stripping on some of the clips here to keep it from making noise, and even more on the climbing sticks that did not have to do previously. So those are all things to consider. Otherwise, as far as a great multifaceted pack that can go from a day pack to easily a 3-day pack, the First Lite TRANSFER Pack is a great pack. And the load bearing capability of the pack, above all else, is extremely good. I mean, it can carry a load extremely comfortably. You have that hydration capability to it. You have a bunch of different ways to hang it in the tree, like I said. And that's it, guys. Really, you can see there's a lot going on with the pack. It's definitely, when you're talking about the price point for it, I definitely think it's worth the price point. If it meets your needs, if all the things I showed you here is something you're looking for in a pack, then go at it. It's definitely something I can recommend. As far as the overall quality of it's fantastic. The outside quietness of the pack here and stuff is very quiet. A lot of the reinforcement stuff here is no metal. It's all rubberized, so you don't have to worry about any metal clanging when you're hanging stuff in the tree. So that's great. Otherwise, you saw everything that I went through. You see what it can do. You see the limitations, and you see the pluses to it. So take all that, put it in your kick bag, say, hey, this works for me, or no, I'm looking for something else. And that's the First Lite TRANSFER Pack, guys. So if you have any questions, put it in the comments. Let me know. I'll be glad to answer them. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit that like button. Love to have you back for more videos. And until then, I'll see you next time.